Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome back to the SST Car Show. We're here to talk a little bit about Charlie's Angels. Yeah, that huge hit TV series from the late 1970s. Specifically, we're here to talk about the Charlie's Angels Mustang Cobra 2, which was a star in its own right on the show. Now recently we were at the Cruise and Hines car show in the Detroit area, and who did we run into? A good friend of ours, Mel Guthrie, who is a huge movie car collector. He has a huge collection of movie cars and movie tribute cars. And what has he just added to his collection? You guessed it, Charlie's Angels Mustang Cobra 2. Mel has gone to great lengths to find all of the right pieces and parts to make sure that Mustang Cobra 2 is exactly the way it appeared on the Charlie's Angels television series. What year is this car, Mel? It's a
1976.
76.
Mustang 2. Cobra 2 edition.
How accurate is this?
I think it's actually pretty darn accurate. Based on what I can tell and all the information I could pull, it's very accurate.
What sets the car apart? What is it that makes it distinctly a Charlie's Angels car?
Well, the blue and white is very important, and the Cobra package, and these wheels are like very special. So I'd say the wheels is one of the outstanding factors. The louvers on the side, and then there's louvers on the back too. So that's pretty much it.
Now in the first season, that Mustang Cobra 2 was driven by Farrah Fawcett, who was probably the biggest star of the show. Now she left after the first season, and then Cheryl Ladd took over in a new role and behind the wheel of that Mustang Cobra 2. There were actually several versions of the Mustang Cobra 2 that were used on that show, but they all looked more or less the same. Now you gotta remember that back in the 1970s, there was a gas crunch. Government responded with more regulations for car companies. The car companies responded by downsizing their cars. Ford responded by downsizing their Mustang. They ended up building their Mustang 2 on the chassis of a Ford Pinto compact car.
The sweet-handling Mustang 2 Cobras. No other domestic car in its class gives you all this standard. Spoilers, stabilizer bars, staggered shocks, rack and pinion steering, steel-belted radials, and 4 on the floor. That's why Cobra takes the curves like a snake.
Handling car, Mustang 2, put one between the road and you.
When America needs a better idea, Ford puts it on wheels.
The result was, to say the least, kind of lackluster. They needed to find a way to inject some new sizzle into the Mustang brand. That's where Charlie's Angels came in. They used product placement on the show to promote the Mustang 2. And man, it really worked. Now when we say the Mustang Cobra 2 was a little on the lackluster side in terms of performance, we kind of mean it. Even with the 302 V8, it went from 0 to 60 in 9.8 seconds. It took the quarter mile in 17.4 seconds. Not fast. Now those old Pinto Stangs, those Mustang 2s and Mustang Cobra 2s might not be the most popular of the old classic Mustangs, but man, they looked good back in the 70s, and there's a reason for that. Mel tells us that the same guy that designed the Monkeys car, the Monkeys Mobile for the old Monkeys TV show, he's the same guy that designed the Mustang 2. Mel ought to know he owns one of the original Monkeys cars, and that's one of the reasons he wanted to own a Charlie's Angels Mustang Cobra 2. So does it bring back memories for you? Do you have like a soft spot for the show?
Well, my soft spot, I mean, what boy that grew up when Farrah Fawcett was around doesn't have a soft spot for her? I mean, she was like crazy beautiful, and so that was her car in the show, and then Cheryl Ladd's car after Farrah Fawcett quit. So that's neat. Plus, then I have a connection with the Monkey Mobile, which is the same guy that did the conceptual drawings for the Monkey Mobile. Got a job working for Ford and also did the conceptual drawings for the Mustang too.
So they weren't the fastest. They were built on a Pinto chassis, but they look cool. And Farrah Fawcett and Cheryl made it even cooler on Charlie's Angels. So maybe it's not the most popular Mustang out there. I don't care. I thought they were cool back in the day. I was just a kid, so it brings back memories for me. And yeah, I mean, if you had a chance to put a Charlie's Angels Mustang Cobra 2 in your stable, wouldn't you? I would.